Hello everyone, it's Reed Tracy, the CEO of Hay House, and I've been at Hay House for 27 years. During that time, I've seen so many people publish books and seen the effect that those books have had on other people. And so as I've got along in my publishing career, I wanted to help other people learn to publish books. And so what we've done for the last 6 years is I've gotten all my friends to come with me and teach people how to publish books. And some of those friends you might have heard of, like Dr. Wayne Dyer, Louise Hay, Marianne Williamson, Greg Braden, and the list goes on. So I've had a few well-known people help me. And what we've done is we've taken all these authors' advice and we've put it into one program, an online program that you can access anytime, anywhere from your computer and get this advice from these well-known authors as well as myself. And some of that advice is going to help you along your publishing journey so that you can get your word out into the world. You can get your message out into the world. You can help people with what you've learned in your life. I know so many of you want to get your book out so that it can help other people. You want to get your book out to entertain other people, possibly if you're doing fiction, which helps them too. You want to get your book out to help kids if it's a children's book. In this course, we also talk to an agent to help you get more information from an agent of how to get a publisher. We talk to a children's book writer and the tips they give us. We're talking to an editor at a publishing company at Hay House of tips for how to organize your book, how to do that sort of thing. Each of the authors that I mentioned before, Dr. Dyer, Marianne Williamson, Deepak Chopra, give you advice from their writing career, and not only writing advice, how they got the word out there, how they got started, how they began their publishing journey. Like Deepak Chopra, he began his publishing journey as a self-published author. But a lot of people don't know that, just like you might do if you can't find a traditional publisher or you want to get your book out into the world quicker, you might choose to self-publish like Deepak did. Then later, Deepak was discovered by an agent going through a bookstore at the university and found his book. And then she said, hey, do you have an agent? Do you want me to represent you? She took that to a publisher, and the rest is history. We all know all the books that Deepak has sold and how many people he's helped. You get the advice from Deepak, you hear about that story, you get advice from him on how to do mind mapping, how to work out an idea to create it into a book. It's super helpful information. And like I said, we've been doing these workshops for 6 years in person, live around the world, in Australia, in the UK, throughout the United States and Canada. We just have been doing it and recording it just for this minute when we can give it to all of you around the world who haven't had a chance yet to go to one of our live events. The point is that you're going to have this forever on your computer. And guess what? The great thing is as we do additional live writers workshops and we have new people involved in them, like Mike Dooley. I just did recently a writers workshop with Mike Dooley. It's not in the online course right this minute, but in a few months it will be, and you'll get free access to it. No additional fees, nothing. We're going to do a writer's workshop with Gabrielle Bernstein, with Nick Ortner. You're going to get access to it. As soon as we have it edited, we're going to put it into the program. You're going to get access. As the years go on, we do more to writers' workshops, you're going to get more and more of that information. So your learning is going to continue on and on and on, because the education and the quality of what we're doing in this course, 80% of the authors, published authors that already have a book in the world today, don't know this information. Most authors are unprepared for their new journey. They think all I have to do is write a book, which is difficult enough. It's very difficult to get that book done. We help you get the book done. We help you market the book, get the word out to people so they learn how to buy the book from you if you self-publish, or how to market it and get it out if you have a traditional publisher. You hear stories from all these authors who have done it themselves. It's not just theory or ideas or how to do it quick and be a New York Times bestseller overnight. It's the real stuff that we teach all our authors at Hay House. It's the stuff that I've learned for 27 years and have been working with all these authors that have helped us do the workshop together. And we've taken these steps along the way, and we take it to you step by step by step so that you can do it. Anyone can do it. And again, the reason why we're doing this is so you can get your message into the world. It's time for you to do it. It's time for you to take the next step, to take your time and get it done. The great thing is if you get the writer's workshop and it doesn't work for you, you don't like what you see, you can get your money back. There's no risk. But if you do like it, you're going to be able to get your dream to become reality, and it's finally going to happen. So many of you have had the idea of writing the book, but you're not taking that next step. This is going to help you take the next step. As soon as you get this course, you're going to get started, you're going to get motivated, you're going to get things going. And guess what? As part of this course, you have an opportunity to become a Hay House author, because one of the people who purchase this course, you're going to have a chance to be a Hay House author. And not just be a Hay House author and give us your book, but you're going to get a $10,000 advance. You're going to get to work with all our editors. You're going to get to work with all our other Hay House authors. You get to see your book on the Hay House website, in the bookstores, on all these different places. And I know many of you have thought, oh, I would love to be a Hay House author. No, this is your opportunity. Hay House has reduced the number of books that we publish to 50 books a year. And of those 50 books, about 40 of them are from our existing authors. So there's 10 openings a year for Hay House books, and you're going to get one of those openings, which is incredible. Like, this is a great opportunity. And you can help expand that into your new career as an author, as a published author, to just get that word out and help so many people. Some of the areas that we cover in the online course are, we cover publishing, obviously. We expand greatly into traditional publishing versus self-publishing. We go through each of the intricate details of that. We help you with writing, getting your book written. It's great to have an idea, but how do you get it written? What do you have to do? What are the steps we go through? What if I'm not a great writer, but I have a great message? We talk about how to get a co-writer to help you do that. We talk about editors. If you're a great speaker and not a great writer, we help you how to get that book made. What are the steps you have to do? It's much easier than you think, and we take you through step by step by step, so it takes all the guesswork out. Otherwise, you're going to be making lots of mistakes. The price of the course is nothing compared to one mistake in this process. So you're going to have a sample book proposals in the course, so you can know how to write a book proposal. You're going to know how to get an agent, how to send that book proposal, what goes in the book proposal. You're going to have multiple book proposals to look at to see where yours fits in. You'll have a template to follow. You've heard all about this thing called a book proposal. Well, what does it need? How do I do it? We're going to take care of that for you. We're going to help you find an editor. Where do you go to get an editor? What should I look for in an editor? We got that. What does an editor do? We're going to tell you that as well. We're going to talk about all the different kinds of books that you might publish. So if you're going to do children's books, poetry, cookbooks, we have information about all that sort of thing. So it's very, very important that you get this information so that you do it right and you succeed, because we want you to get that information out into the world. After you do this course, after you sign up, you take the course, I can't wait to see your name listed right on the Hay House catalog, right on the Hay House website, as a Hay House radio presenter on the I Can Do It Hay House, seeing your name right there in lights next to Wayne Dyer, Chris Carr, next to Gabrielle Bernstein, next to Christiane Northrup. All of them, that's you. You're going to be right there with them with all this information that we're going to give you in this course.